Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Greater Boston League Boys Soccer. We're finally going to get underway. Chelsea, 45 minutes late, and there's a football game coming after. That's not going to make too many people happy. This game was supposed to start at 4:15. It's closer to 4:45. Almost an hour late, 15 minutes. Chelsea 5-8-4. Classical looking for their first win. Eric Moreno, the head guy for Classical. Milutinovic, the head coach for Chelsea. Chelsea in the white, Classical in the green. We thought yesterday's game with St. Mary's against Archbishop Williams, we thought that was the girls. We thought that was the last soccer game of the year. But we were wrong. This is a makeup game, and we just found out St. Mary's has a makeup game. And they'll be playing Swampscott. That's coming up on Monday. So we're still going full force. This is the last weekend of the football before the playoffs, or as I like to call it, the non-playoffs. Chelsea gets there first before Classical can get the long pass. St. Mary's plays tonight. English will play home tomorrow. Tech will play home on Saturday. Classical in the big one in the Greater Boston League for the championship. Classical against Everett. Skips past everybody. Chelsea trying to get something going. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Knocked down by the defense. Chelsea takes it back. And Classical kicks it away. All these teams kind of jump together when you're doing all these games back to back to back. Buses have been the problem all year. Not enough drivers, not enough buses. And what happens in most cases, they go back, they bring the kids home from school and then they go back. So quite often at 3:30 or later, the buses are back picking up the teams and trying to get here through all the traffic for a 4:15 game, which is virtually impossible. Billy Devon was saying his golf team was supposed to go to Stowe to play in a tournament. They were supposed to leave Classical at 6:30. The bus didn't show up till 7:15. And it goes out off Classical. They're going off Medina, I think. So a tough year. Eric Moreno, the coach, his team is usually right near the top. But sooner or later, people graduate and you have to rebuild, and that's what he's doing now. He's got a very young team. Senior night, he only had 2 seniors. Bicycle kick knocks it back upfield. Classical takes it away. looking to get around, still trying to get around. Chacon. Glasgow finally gets a shot. I think it went over behind the net out of play, but it got tipped by Chelsea. Glasgow's going to get a corner kick coming from the far side. This is the first tonight. The officials are here waiting for the teams. They got a head on it, and they tipped it wide left. Perfect corner kick. And I think it was Jeremiah Vargas who got his head on it, but tipped it wide. So we started games with one official. We were here waiting for officials to show up. And this is a rare night where the officials were here early and they had to wait. Trying to knock it deep, defended by Chelsea. They let it lay there. One Chelsea player walked away thinking the other one had it. The other one started upfield. They almost gave it away to Glasgow. Pop deep. And Glasgow knocks it back upfield. So a little feeling out right now, both teams. Back and forth. No real shot on either goalkeeper. Santos Emmanuel Alvarez in net for Glasgow. Shot goes wide. Chelsea is there. Nice job by Alvarez. That came bouncing by. It came by the net, came to the near side. There was a Chelsea player there looking to bang it home. And Alvarez came out and got it first. Chacon trying to center it, knocked it off Chelsea. And Glasgow will get another corner kick. So Alvarez had a really nice night and some big saves against English when they tied the second tie of the year, English and Glasgow, just the other night. Brian Boloso Corriez in net for Chelsea. That one goes by everybody. Vargas trying to track it down. Glasgow knocked it in, but it won't count because they didn't save it. They pulled it from out of bounds, knocked it past Corriez, but they don't count it. The ball was taken from out of bounds and knocked in. A gorgeous day up in the 70s. It's supposed to be 80 on Saturday. It was like we were in Florida or California. Right now there's off to the left and off to the right. Big white clouds and blue skies, but right over the ballpark is a big black cloud. I don't think we're supposed to get rain. We certainly hope not. Chacon tried to give it back. There was nobody there. Chacon gets a foot on it, gets it back. Can't get the shot off. Chelsea finally knocks it deep. Barrios knocks it back, tipped ahead. Ooh, bicycle kick, trying to send De Leon in. And they call Glasgow offside. Knocked deep. And getting there first. I have to say Diego Barrios because there's two of them. Donovan Barrios was one of the two seniors. Chelsea wiggles it away, stays in touch. Classwell takes it away. They knock it deep. Chacon knocked it a little bit deep, but Chelsea knocks it away. That's going to go way out of play. Gets a piece of one of the Chelsea coaches on the bench. Substitution for Glasgow and a substitution for Chelsea. Chelsea, I believe, are the Red Devils. Glasgow saves it right in front of the Chelsea bench. They knock it deep, the foot race. Chelsea gets their first, sticks a foot in and knocks it away. So it's been a rough year. They've had some really close games, Glasgow. They're not getting blown out in games. They're just, with the young people, they're inexperienced, not as experienced as the teams they're playing against, and they haven't been able to put the ball in the net. They've kept the other team in check quite often. And hurrying, flying up the near sideline, almost out in front by himself. And he just got a foot on it and drilled it high over the net and out of play. And he's still shaking his head saying he can't believe he didn't get the ball on the net. I think that was Eva Aguilar Hercules. Popped up. Battle going on. Glasgow takes it away. Bouncing off a few players. They finally knock it deep. A foot race. Glasgow's going to get there first. They try to center it. Chelsea's there to knock it away. And it goes out. Glasgow will get the throw in. Trying to knock it deep. Chelsea's here to knock it away. And Glasgow keeps it alive. Pass picked off. Popped up. Nice hustle by Galvez to keep it alive. Pass picked off by Chelsea. And he knocked it away. And it went out off Glasgow. It's amazing how there's big black clouds over the ballpark, but the sun is still out. When I look straight ahead or far left, far right, big blue skies, white clouds. I think the big bus that's coming in now is Archbishop Williams getting here for a 6 o'clock football game that's going to start around 7. Alvarez will kick it away. Just had a pity week. They were here Tuesday against English. And they come right back down with this game. That was, I think this is one of the 3 games that were canceled way back when we had that terrific heat wave. And everybody was calling everything off. Way up in the 90s. And they had to find some way. Rich Avery, who's the keeper of the keys here at Manning and Fraser Field, has been doing double duty. Anytime there's a game that's canceled, so when you cancel 3 of them on the same night, very difficult time to try and find a makeup time, because we always mention you got 10 soccer teams, 5 football teams. You get all kinds of men flag football, the young kids flag football. You got a men's soccer team. All kinds of activities here, so it's difficult. And it used to be that you still have JV football games here, so it's extremely difficult when you have to come up with makeup dates. And now Rich Avery's job is even more exacting, because now we got field hockey, soccer, football practicing over at Fraser Field. Haskell looking to walk in, knocked away, looking to get it back. Knocked away again. Trying to center it. Chelsea can't get it by Chelsea. And now Chelsea finally takes it away. They throw it right to Glasgow. And now Chelsea knocks it deep. Skips past everybody. And we got bodies going down as Galvez try to tip it, and you get bumped on the same place. Chelsea trying to center it. They complete the pass, they take the shot, they knock it right in to the lap of Alvarez with the easy save. They put a good hard shot, but an easy save for Alvarez. Chelsea got a head on it and knocked it up in the seats, and it goes out down the exit staircase, out behind the grandstand. I don't know who's going to go chase that one. So we'll get the throw in almost right in front of their own bench. Trying to split the defense. It got blocked and taken away. Glasgow breaks it up off the foot of Vargas. And I have to say Jose Vargas, because there's 2 of them. Glasgow gets it again, trying to center it. Chelsea's there to kick it away. Chelsea got a foot on it. It skips past, just rolls in to the far side, the left side. Glorious's left side, and he boots it away. Haskell knocks it loose. They've had it in the Chelsea end more often than not. But Chelsea has had the better of the shots. Try to center it. Picked off. Now they center it. Couldn't get the shot off because he's facing away from the net. Had to try to pull it around. And Chelsea knocked it out into the Glasgow bench area. Halfway through and counting this scoreless first half. Glasgow squeeze through, but you can't squeeze through everybody. They knock it deep, and Glasgow knocks it back. Popped up, and that one goes up in the seats. So we got one in the stands and one behind the stands. Keep going. We're going to run out of soccer balls. Chelsea knocked it out. Had a contact on Chelsea, so Klaas will get a free kick. Just outside the 45-yard line. They drill it. Glasgow got a foot on it. Chelsea player went down. I guess they're calling Glasgow for the contact. Must have been a little cross-check when they went up to get their foot on it. Hucking it deep. Chelsea looking to get control. They had it. And Glasgow knocks it away and knocks it out. Chelsea will get their first corner kick. Coming from the far side. Glasgow got a foot on it, trying to knock it away. They actually knocked it back to the net, and just as Alvarez grabbed the ball, there was a white shirt with the foot trying to tip it by him. And that goes out of play. One of the Glasgow players got the job of going up in the stands and getting the soccer ball back. The one that went down the exit behind the stands, still there. Knocked out. Collision there with Malara. It goes all the way upfield. Alvarez will come out to the 10-yard line. Pick it off and he'll kick it away. Now he just throws it upfield and he throws it out of play. And the ball goes way down south, and there's no ball boys on either side, so they're looking for a soccer ball. Now they finally get one. And somebody tracked down the other one. The most work so far has been chasing the balls that go out of play. Pereira will put it in play for Chelsea. And they call classical. I think it was Barrios reaching around, trying to get a piece. And a free kick coming up from Kevin Garcia Fortin. Drills it way wide left. Chelsea got a head on it. Bouncing around. People trying to get control. Chelsea finally keeps it in. Trying to get a shot. It got deflected away. Chelsea's clearing pass got blocked. And now it finally gets cleared away by Temdia. And he called contact on somebody. We got a Chelsea player down way over on the far side, long way away from the play. Seems to be okay. I think Glasgow's going to get to kick it away. This is one of those plays where if they don't line it up and kick it, the referee, like a face-off, drops it and you have to kick it. He lets it bounce a couple of times and kicks it deep. Headed away and out. They knocked it away from Barrios. Kicking it to the net. Chacon is there. It bounced a couple of times, and then Correas, the goaltender, just leaned on Chacon and took the ball away and kicked it away. That was a long kick by Dave Leroy. Chelsea lets it go out, and you'll kick it away. Skips pass, and we got Chelsea taking Classical down. And the free kick will come right at the 30-yard line. As the lights come on here at Manning Field. They get it up right at the net, and Correas got two hands on it and banged it away. And it goes out off Chelsea. I'm listening to noise behind me with Classical football and St. Mary's soccer and St. Mary's field hockey practicing. Since they play on turf here at Manning Field, they get to practice on turf now that it's turf total at Fraser Field. And we're going to get some work done on different fields around the city. I think the word is they're going to have turf down at Breed where Classical English and St. Mary's play their soccer games. That's the place where if it even spits rain, you can't play. Down the near side to Corral. Tips it ahead. Too far ahead for Galvez. Glasgow wants Chelsea bring it back. Pass picked off by Medina. Glasgow coming right back with Corral down the near side. And you get broken up. Galvez saves it. Corral got pushed and knocked down. Sanchez with a little two-handed shove. And Glasgow will get another free kick. Just inside the 20-yard line. It'll be Abby De Leon Angel. He just gives it off to Barrios, who drills it right in the middle of the net. Nice little give from Angel to Donovan Barrios. He put it right on the money. And Correas had to go down and kneel down and grab it. And now Klaus is going to get called for taking Chelsea down. 10 minutes and counting left in this scoreless first half. Greater Boston League boys soccer. Glasgow trying to end the season on a high note. They picked up yet, I think it's their fourth tie. Second tie against English 2 nights ago. They'd like to get a win here and end the season on a win. They drill it, and they got a piece of it, and they chipped it over the net. Looked like they got a header first. Tipped it just to the right. They got a foot on it, and they chipped it over the net and out of play. They've come the closest to putting it in the net. That one shot by Barrios, dead center, that Correas made a fairly easy save. I can say that sitting up here. Russell just kept it in. And he burst down the far side. Russell looking to get it. And they couldn't keep it in. Russell picked that off, but Chelsea gets it right back. Loose. Glasgow battling and takes it away. That was Barrios. Good aggressive play, took it away. Corral with it. And blocked nicely by the defense. That was Barrero with the nice defensive play for Chelsea. And Correas will kick it away. Barrios broken up, and they're going to get Chelsea for leaning on him. That's the second time Sanchez has come in contact with Barrios. And will be Alan Malara taking the kick just outside the 25. Drills it. Chelsea got a head on it and knocked it away. They keep it alive, knocking it down that far side. They get it, skipped right over the foot. He looked like he was lining up to take a shot, and it went right over his foot. Glasgow clears it away. Put it right on the foot. Chelsea. Couldn't get the shot off. They chipped it wide to the near side. Out in front, it's loose. Barrios will scoop it up. And he got wrapped up. This is the third time that Sanchez is wrapped up with Barrios. And the kick will come from downfield. They kick it deep, headed away by Chelsea. And they bring it right back to the Glasgow end. Now they want to start it over again. They knock it all the way back to Correas. And he almost gave it away. He almost gave it to Temdian. Now Temdian takes it away. And he does it again. Chelsea finally knocks it upfield. He got knocked away by Malara. Barrios trying to walk in, gives it to Corral. And they blow the whistle for offside. Barrios could have taken the shot. Corral could have taken the shot. He tried to give it to Corral coming down the near side. And Corral was offside. Pass gets picked off by Gonzalez. Chelsea back in the Glasgow end. Sanchez knocking it deep down the far side. And Glasgow takes it away. Nice defense by Diego Barrios. And then Chelsea knocked it out. And they just gave a yellow card. They were giving the ball to Glasgow. Chelsea thought it was theirs. They said something to the official. And they just gave the Chelsea young man a yellow card. It still baffles me how they can't make changes when the ball is dead. They're going through all this, giving the yellow card. The only reason they let one sub in is they had to replace the young man that got the yellow card. But they don't let the subs in, and the game is stopped. Nobody's doing anything, and they're waiting. Now they can come in. The rules of this game is going to drive me to drink. Haskell will get the throw in down deep. They give it all the way back. And Glasgow looking to knock it deep. It bounces all the way through to Correas. And he'll kick it away. Bouncing ball. Glasgow trying to kick it upfield, and Leroy kind of shanked it, but they have to pull it back. Sanchez bobbing and weaving, finally throws it all the way back, and they still can't get started. Now they knock it deep, looking for a break. Glasgow gets a foot on it, knocks it up. Chelsea, pass, taken away nicely. They knock it deep downfield, and Chelsea gets there first and knocks it away. That was Fortin with the nice defense. Barrios almost caught that with his hand because he thought he was going to throw it in. Galvez was throwing it in, Shot blocked. And Glasgow goes down, and they'll get another free kick as we're in the final 2 minutes and counting. Barrios will take the kick from the 20-yard line. They're not going to let that picket fence from Chelsea stay where it is 5 yards away. You're going to be 10 yards away. And he's still not 10 yards away. Barrios will take the kick. It got tipped by a member of that picket fence. It popped right up in the air, and Correas was able to grab it, and he'll kick it away. As we're winding down the scoreless first half. Out off Glasgow. And we were wondering we'd ever get this far with the bus problem for Chelsea. They didn't get here. Quarter-4 game didn't start till almost 4:45. They blow the whistle, and that's going to do it for the first half. So we started even, we end even, and the only ones going to be disappointed are the football teams who expected to play a football game at 6 o'clock, and it's not going to be close. Glasgow nothing, Chelsea nothing in this Greater Boston League battle at halftime. We're back at Manning Field looking if we can break the ice with this 0-0 score. Chelsea and Glasgow. Chelsea had the better opportunities. They weren't really difficult opportunities, but there were shots on net that Alvarez had to make a save on. Correas made one save on a rocket by Barrios. And we got a Glasgow player hurt, down, just inside midfield. And that's Edison Chacon. I didn't see the contact. It was away from the play. Trainer coming out to check on him. We hope he's going to be okay. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, especially the home team. You don't want anybody to get hurt. Now everybody's clearing away to try to give him a little bit of air. They were shutting off his air, surrounding him. His team worried about him. They're surrounding him. So let's hope the young man's going to be okay. It would really be tough to get injured on the last game of the season. Looks like he's going to be okay. He was gingerly walking up, but now he's walking under his own steam, so it appears he's going to be okay. The further he walks, the more normal he starts to get. Favoring that left foot or left ankle, I think it looks like. So we'll get back to soccer as he goes to the sideline. We mentioned Glasgow's looking for the first win. Chelsea's looking for win number 6. They're 5-8-4. Neither team will be going to the state tournament. It skips past Corral And he'll kick it all the way back to Correas, and he'll boot it upfield. Kicking it back, trying to get something going. Down the near side. They were battling with Corral. Now, all of a sudden, that sun is really, it looks like it's just starting to drop behind the trees over at Pine Grove Cemetery. And I just took a quick look to my left and got blinded by the sun. You wouldn't know it looking out on the field, but just in a spot up here in the press box and up in the stands on this side, you look to your left and the sun immediately makes you blink. Chelsea gets a free kick. They put it in play. They like to get everything started from the guys in that back row. Haskell getting it upfield. Oh no, it's Glasgow trying to get something going. They knock it deep. It went off Corral's foot, but he picked it off. Trying to get around. Still with it. Has it knocked away. He gets it back. Angel and Corral trying to get control, and Chelsea finally knocks it out. Angel will throw it in. Chelsea knocks it away. Trying to knock it upfield. Barrios knocked it behind him. Chelsea almost got a breakaway. They give it all the way back to Medina, and his pass is picked off by Chelsea. Yeah, nice job sliding and taking it away. Angel just slid, wound up picking it, and now Angel is down. He made the slide, made contact with the Chelsea player as he took it away. He got up and made the pass, and then after the pass was made, he went down. So he's the second Glasgow player down very quickly in the second half. And Glasgow trainer has some work to do again, working on the foot or the leg of Abby DeLeon Angel. And again, the Glasgow teammates all surrounding him. And he's up and trying to run it, walk it off. And again, he seems to be okay as well. Gets a little tap by Jose Vargas. And he'll go to the sideline. So we haven't played 5 minutes, and Glasgow's had 2 guys have to go to the sideline to walk off problems. Clapping and noise you hear behind is the classical football team ending their practice. Brian Vaughan doing a terrific job. They've got a huge game tomorrow night against Everett at Everett. We wish it was here. It's for the Greater Boston League Championship. Again, Chelsea content to kick it back and start it over. Glasgow picked it off, and they threw the pass behind Corral. Bouncing loose. Chun got a foot on it, knocked it loose. Little spin, another nice little spin. Knocks it up, looking to get a shot, it got blocked. They get it back, looking for a shot, and fired it, virtually falling down. And it bounced right in the midsection of Correas. I don't know whether it was Barrios or Galvez. They were both there. The defense forced a shot to come from the left foot, leaning away. As Glasgow heads it out into the Glasgow bench area. Skips pass, goes out of play. Glasgow will throw it in front of the Glasgow bench area. Popped high in the air, takes a big hop, headed away by Chelsea. They knock it all the way back. Glasgow trying to knock it deep, headed away by Chelsea. And as Sanchez had it, and it winds up back, as it usually does, back with the defenders trying to get something started. They bang it off Glasgow, out of play. Glasgow's going to get caught knocking the player down. And Chelsea will get a free kick. So the people coming in, buying tickets for the St. Mary's Archbishop Williams football game are getting two for their money. They're getting here for a 6 o'clock football game. It's not going to start anywhere near 6 o'clock. And they get to watch some of the soccer game. We've got another Glasgow player down. Sun slowly sinking behind the trees. Great sunshine, great view. We'll give you a great view. We'll look over the back end, and you can see the sun setting in the background. Look at that great skylight over Manning Field as we're getting set to get back to soccer. With that sunset, that perfect picture, and you got the trees from Pine Grove in the background. They got a foot on that shot, and it went way wide. I think that was Hercules with the shot. Chelsea will get the throw in just inside classical territory. Popped up. Bouncing loose. They knock it back to the goaltender. I don't think he knew that Galvez was right behind him. Chelsea popped it up, blocking it, and he just saved it. Now they can't save it. It goes out of play. And Chelsea thought it went out on somebody else. With a rush. Nice to see Angel back in the game. They knock it deep, sliding and knocking away the Chelsea defense with a nice play. And he knocked it away again from Galvez. Tip all the way back. He tip it to Medina. They knock it up, and before anybody could get there, Correas comes out and grabs it. 10 minutes into the second half, still no score. And here's Vargas pushing it up. And that Galvez was going, thinking that was gonna go by, and the defense made a nice play. I think that was Barrero with the defensive play. It might have been Lopez. Chelsea with the throw in down deep. And didn't do it correctly. He moved, he stepped, did something. And we'll have substitutions. Body's going down. Everybody looking for the ball. Classical knocked it out. And now they're calling contact against Classical. Will be a free kick from the 35-yard line right in front of the Classical bench. Everybody's set. The kick will come. They kick it high and deep right to the net. Alvarez went up, and just as he caught the ball, there was a white shirt breathing right on his neck. Marion Rivera just slid by Alvarez as he went up and caught the ball two-handed. And get knocked out by Classical. Through the pass behind Angel. Skips past. And it's Waterman knocking it upfield. Waterman and Medina and Diego Barrios and Jose Vargas have been doing a really nice job defensively back on the back line. And now Chelsea player got leveled and he's down. And Chelsea will get a kick from the 30-yard line. He's getting up. With some help from his teammates. And he's actually going to take the kick. He was down. And now they helped him up. And he's going to take the free kick. Drills it wide left and out of play. I think that was Gonzalez. "15 minutes in and counting in this second half. Still no score in this great Boston League battle. And I think for Glasgow, this could be their fourth tie. If nobody scores, they take the shot. It missed the net. Alvarez dove. Luckily, he didn't get a piece of it. It missed the far post and went out of bounds. Chacon is back in the game. He still looks like he's favoring that left foot or ankle. The one thing we haven't seen in first half or second half is a timeout. I don't think we'll see one because the game started so late and they know that there's a football game coming up after. Alvarez will kick it away. Skips past everybody. And goes out of play. Chelsea pushed it back. It looked like they're going forward. And now they kick it all the way back to Correas. Haskell knocks it deep. And Sanchez gets there first and tips it to the far side away from one Glasgow would-be scorer. I think that was Temdia. Sanchez knocks it deep. Haskell knocks it back the other way. And then Vargas knocks it away. Blocked. Glasgow gets it back. Can't get the shot off. And Spence is a very aggressive player. This knocking another player down. That time it was Angel. And Glasgow's going to get a free kick from right around the 15-yard line. Looks like Barrios is going to take it again. Now it's going to be Temdia. Popped it up and got it dead center, but about 2 or 3 feet over the crossbar and out of play. Try to pooch it, and just get under enough to lift it over everything. Chelsea will kick it away. They give it to the defender to kick up. And looking for the long kick. They knock it deep. Chelsea's there to collect, looking to walk in. Out in front, it got popped out right in front of the net. And Chelsea again was there with an open net, and they chipped it wide right. They made a great pass down the near side. Sitting on the doorstep, I think that was Lopez. Diaz made a great rush down the near side. Might have been Diaz or Gonzalez. Threw it out in front, skipped by everybody, got deflected out in front. And sitting right out in front, Chelsea got a foot on it with an open net. But they knocked it wide. They've done that at least 3 times. Chelsea really pressuring Classical. They can't get the ball upfield. Tip. Chelsea takes it away. Classical takes the Chelsea player down. And I think that's Sanchez that went down. He's been knocking people down. Now he got knocked down. And I think he's going to take the kick. Now it's going to be I don't know what it's going to be now. The official blew the whistle a couple of times. He looked like he was going to take the free kick. Now they're questioning, what do we do? Right in front of the Classical bench. Now it's not going to be a kick. It's going to be a throw. Took him a while to figure that out. Chelsea's really bottling Classical in. Pushing it up. Chelsea takes it away. Knocked out by Classical. I just got through saying we probably won't see a timeout because of the late start and a game coming up. But guess what? Just slightly past the halfway mark, we got a timeout. Slightly past the halfway mark, we're still having a score. We've had a lot of people go down and get hurt. But luckily they got back up and came back in the game. That was Andre putting the ball in play for Chelsea. As it goes out. Chelsea with the throw, and it's almost like a corner kick. They're banging off Glasgow, and it will be a corner kick now. Coming from the near side. They drill it deep. Chelsea stepped in front of Classical, got a head on it, but bounced it out of play. Nowhere near the net. And now they're saying it went off Classical. Chelsea was going upfield, waiting for Classical to kick it away. And now they're going to give Chelsea a corner kick from the far side. I'm a long way away, but it looked like the Chelsea player got a head on it and knocked it out. But they're going to get a corner kick from the far side. Out in front, bodies go down all over the place. Chelsea's down, Glasgow's down. The header went out. They blew the whistle. I think somebody snuck in behind everybody offside. And Alvarez will kick it away. Thank God everybody got up. They kick it deep. Chelsea gets a head on it, and they kick it back to the Glasgow end. Medina couldn't get a piece of it. Chelsea knocks it deep, looking for a break. They're there. And Alvarez made a great save. They walked in the near side. 2 or 3 feet away from Alvarez, they drilled it. And he made the nice save, went out and got the loose rebound, and kicked it upfield. And might have been Gonzalez. It's hard to pick up the numbers. Leroy headed away. If you let it go, Alvarez is going to catch it and kick it away. Instead, they're going to give Chelsea a corner kick. From the near side again. Loose out in front. Glasgow can't clear it now. They pop it up. Alvarez gets to kick it away. They were worried a little bit about this game because I guess when they played the game at Chelsea, there was a little bit of a problem. I guess there was a big problem. Big enough that Billy Devon, the AD, went down and gave a heads up to the 2 officials to watch out for any problems. Angel gets knocked down, and guess who? Mr. Sanchez again. He's just been running over everybody. And they're going to have to worry about him next year. He's only a junior. They're calling the trainer out. And we'll have another brief pause. Hopefully everybody's going to be okay as we get back to soccer. Glasgow gets the shot off. It was going wide to the near post. And Correas went out and grabbed it. There was a green shirt around, but I don't think he could have got to it. I think it might have gone out of play. They knock it deep, looking for a break. Alvarez will come way out of the net, and he'll throw it upfield. Glasgow's had a tough time in this second half getting any kind of offense. it got blocked, and they actually grab a hold of Galvez. I think it was Mendoza who just reached out and grabbed a hold of Galvez, but the official didn't see it. Knocking it deep. Glasgow knocks it away. Glasgow goes down. They didn't call it. Glasgow was maybe kind of a 1 second pause, thinking the whistle was going to blow and Glasgow was going to get a free kick. Headed away by Barrios, and that's Diego Barrios. Chacon hustles and back checks and knocks it away. Again, Glasgow having trouble getting things going. Chelsea takes it away and keeps it in the Glasgow end. They're not letting Glasgow get going at all. Broken up nicely by Jose Vargas. And he reached out, got a handful of Andre. And Fortin, looks like Fortin's going to take the free kick from just outside the 10 from a little bit of an angle. The ball went by and he just reached out and got a handful of Andre. They blow the whistle. On the kick coming in, I don't know if Chelsea got a hand on it or there was contact or Glasgow got a hand on it. Wait and see what the call is. And guess what? We're going to get another timeout. Just over 8 minutes left. I'm waiting to see what the call is on this play. Somebody's going to kick it away from the 15-yard line. We'll know when we come back. We got a timeout down the field, still 0-0. So I was absolutely wrong. I said since the game was starting so late, the one thing we haven't seen and won't see would be timeouts. And they have 2 of them here in the second half. The football game was supposed to start at 6 o'clock. It's now after 6 o'clock, and we still have over 8 minutes left in this game. And it's senior night for St. Mary's, so they're going to award seniors. So they'd be lucky if they could start at 6:30. Glasgow knocks it out. Went out off Chelsea. They got put in play by Malara. Popped straight up in the air. It's going to go out of play off the foot of Diego Barrios. Chelsea knocks it deep, looking for a break. They blew the whistle for some reason. And it's going to go against Chelsea. I think you got don't know if he was pushing off or it hit him in the hand, but Glasgow's going to get to kick it away. And Chelsea's not happy. Broken up nicely by L'Aurora. Way downfield, Glasgow's taking their time. They finally get a foot on it. Knock it back upfield. Head it away. Deflected off L'Aurora's foot as he goes down. Glasgow somehow squeezes it through. They still have it. And Chacon tried to push it by and go get it, and it got broken up. And they knock it deep, looking for another break. Alvarez came out, dove, caught it, and he got hit. He got a little bit of a check as he grabbed it, and he's rolling around. Contact against Chelsea. He came out and he grabbed it just ahead of the Chelsea player. I think it's Hercules. I take it back. I think it's Diaz. And Diaz made just enough contact to spin Alvarez around. He went down, and he's still down. I don't know who goes in net if he has to come out. I think he's going to be okay. He's getting up. Shaking like it might have got a piece of his hand, trying to shake it off. So obviously he's staying in. And it got booted away by Glasgow. And then it got knocked out by Fortin, and he knocked it off Glasgow. Chelsea takes it away, pushing it down. It's been virtually all Chelsea, and they haven't scored. But they've kept Glasgow 8 miles away from their goalie, Correas, as we get substitutions for both teams. And they haven't had many opportunities. They haven't had any good opportunities. Chelsea's had a couple. Alvarez made a couple of nice saves. They knock it deep, and there's Alvarez again. And again, picking it right in front. He shanked it to the near side. Glasgow keeps it in. Chelsea again questioning the call. I finally found out it was Jose George. Joji. I don't know how to pronounce that. Jose, J-O-J. I kept thinking it was 16, it was 10. He's been involved a couple of times. He's the one that made contact with Alvarez, and he almost made it that last time that Alvarez came out and squeezed it. We're in the final 5 minutes with the officials in charge of the clock now. Chelsea knocked it out. Glasgow quickly putting it in play. trying to get a shot off. Classical, they can't. They tip it in front. They got the shot, and Correas made the nice save. They put it right in front. They got a one-time shot. That's the closest Classical has come. And that was Galvez. Put it right on the money. And Correas made one of the few saves he's had to make in this game. Chico's pass is blocked. He went down. And he's favored that left ankle lift, and now we got a collision coming up from behind. Galvez ran over the Chelsea player. And Chelsea's going to have an opportunity to break the deadlock. They're going to get a free kick right around the 20-yard line. And he gets up favoring that right leg. It went wide right. I believe that was Hercules. So on the verge of having a second 0-0 tie with Classical. They just had one 2 nights ago with English. And they're on the verge of another one here. 0-0 with time winding down. And Classical has done everything but Chelsea has done everything but put it in the net. They've dominated territorial-wise. They've kept Classical at bay. That one quick shot by Galvez was the best chance that Classical had in this game. And Correas was able to make the save. Classical knocks it away. Chelsea keeping it in. Coming down the far side. And we're going to get Classical for a little push. Shove. Chelsea's going to get another free kick from right around inside the 5-yard line. Right around the 5-yard line from wide to the near side with time winding down. They drill it. Alvarez got a piece of it, knocked it out, and Chelsea knocks it in. That's got to be a backbreaker. It went high in the air. Alvarez got a piece of it. He knocked it out. And with very little time left, and it was Mr. Sanchez who knocked it home. He's been knocking people down. It went up. Alvarez couldn't grab it. He got a piece of it, knocked it away. It was going in, knocked it away. It went past it, the far post. It got trickled back, and Sanchez not only knocked it in, but he wound up in the net as well. And Chelsea breaks the tie, and that's a horrific goal for Classical to give up in the closing moments. Chelsea takes it away. They haven't let Classical get anywhere near the net, and they don't let them again. All of a sudden, little extracurricular activities with the players at the end of the game. Words discussed, a little bit of an elbow thrown. Now people trying to settle it down. We know there was a problem the last game. We don't want to have a problem again. Now, here we go. Everybody getting together at midfield, pushing and shoving. Everybody trying to get everybody away. And that's Sanchez in the middle of it. One of the players came over to shake hands to try and calm stuff down. We told you that Billy Devon warned the officials about a possible problem. They tried to settle it down, and then somebody else came up, said a few words. Tempers flare. Thank God they broke it up before anything serious happened. So Sanchez get involved all night. He knocked people down. They had to push him away here. He was trying to get involved with Classical, and he winds up scoring the goal that wins the game. And Chelsea is going to go to 5-9-4. Classical will still be looking for their first win, and they'll have to come next year because they finished their season with 3 ties. But another tough loss, giving up a goal with about a minute left. And thank God that little fiasco at the end was broken up and taken care of. So 1-0, Chelsea scores in the last minute to get a sweep against Classical in the season. And they finished with 6 wins along with 8 losses and 4 ties. So 1-0, Chelsea over Glasgow. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.